When you share your text, we have the possibility to analyze how people received your words. You want to write? Excellent. Now you are going to share. And when you share your text, we are going to see, did people read what I wrote? What was the part of my text that was surprising? What was the part of my text that was funny? What was the part of my text that engaged my reader? You're gonna write and share. After sharing your text, you're going to write another text and share it again. And then you're gonna write another one and share it again. Hello, my friend! Today, writing strategies. How to organize your ideas to write a text that will be read by your audience. Writing the text is the first step. The second step is having your text read by other people. We need to organize this text according to the purpose of this text. Who is writing? Who will be reading the text? Today, you're going to see these strategies to organize your ideas and write your text assertively. Write your text focused on your reader. Okay? But before we start, I ask you, how are you feeling today? Okay. I hope you're always fine. God bless you. Let me start this class about writing strategies showing you some books. Let's evaluate the cover of the book, the title of the book. And let's start to understand the target audience of this book. Let's start to understand the writer of the book. This one, Charles Duhigg, How to Unblock the Secret Language of Communication. And then they make the word super communicators. What's the purpose of this book? When I saw this book, I was in Rio traveling with my treasure, and I saw the cover of the book and I read Charles Duhigg. See how big the name of the writer is. Why? Because this guy is a famous journalist of the New York Times. This guy is famous for two other books, The Power of Habit and Faster and Better. Welcome back to the 5 Values to Prosperity. This content is for special guests. If you're watching this video, congratulations. You are different from the crowd. We've talked about the 3 first values: gratitude, dedication, and honesty. Today, value number 4 to prosperity: being fast and excellent in whatever we do. And the science is proving us that being fast and excellent brings prosperity. Faster and Better by Charles Duhigg. Let's see what he says. Determined and concentrated people tend to work more and conclude projects faster. Amazing books I have read to you in previous classes. So, when I see this book, I think to myself, well, this book is about how to communicate better. This one, The Grass is Green Enough. a guided journal for positivity and fresh perspectives. This book I bought at this old bookstore in Campo Grande. I was looking for books in English and I found this diamond here. This book is about positivity, inspiration. It's a book full of positive pictures and space for you to write your thoughts. So this book is for inspiration. This is more of a journal. Who is this book for? For people who want to be inspired. For people who want to think about their attitudes. For people who want to write about their days. This one, I showed this book to you last classes. Love for the imperfect things. How to accept yourself in a world looking for perfection. Written by Haemin Sunim, this Korean monk. What is this book about? This book is about acceptance. When I see this book here and the image of the birds flying and then one bird missing here, and I see the title, Love for the Imperfect Things, I understand that, I have the impression that this book is about accepting things. Self-care. Talk about what you think. Little by little, expressing your feelings will be easier. So beautiful. Amazing book. I love it. This one. This book is very, very nice. Essentialism. Check the cover of this book. Kind of a mess and then evolving to this essentialism. The disciplined pursue for less. Greg McKeown. When I see this cover, I think about priorities. I think about doing less. Can I really do one more thing with the time and the resources that I have? Instead of being running there and here trying to do everything, I decided to do only the essential things. Instead of stepping ahead 1 millimeter in a million of directions, I started to have a bigger impulse towards only the essential things. I recovered my family life. I can get home at a decent time. Today, instead of being a slave of the cell phone, I leave it off in my free time. I go to the gym, I walk, I go out for dinner. So this amazing book, I love it. This book talks about priorities. In these days we live right now, we have a lot of opportunities to do many things. You and I can do many things nowadays. With this technology here, We can be checking social media. We can be asking how much is something. We can be visiting websites. We can be checking online shopping. And we can be watching TV at the same time and talking to the family. Man, having all these possibilities is a blessing. But mixing all of them at the same time is a nightmare, because we can't do anything properly if we are doing a lot of things at the same time. Multitasking is not a good idea. I always ask you at the beginning of our classes, please isolate distractions. My cell phone now is in airplane mode. I'm 100% with you, 0 interruptions. My door is closed, my windows are closed. If you can do it too, please do it. You be more concentrated. Let's keep talking about the books. Why am I showing them to you? To think about who is writing the book and what's the purpose of the book. What's the target audience of that book? Because when you write your text, you need to think about it in advance. Another book by the monk. Check the standard. He's following the same standard. And this is not by chance. This is thought in advance. Well, let's make the books following the standard of colors, of material, of covers. When things don't go as you expect, how to find hope in hard times. Who is the target audience of this book? Someone like me. I was at the airport. My flight was canceled. And I was like, oh my God, what can I do now? And I found this book, When Things Don't Go As You Expect. I said, well, that's the perfect book for me. Let me buy it. And I bought it. And the book is amazing. The book is so good. What am I feeling now? What my emotions are trying to tell me? What can I learn with this experience? When we ask these questions with curiosity and without judgment, we find out the deepest truths about ourselves. Nice questions to be answered. Nice questions to think about. This one, Beyond the Order, 12 More Rules for Life. Jordan Peterson, the most influential intellectual in the world, in the Western world nowadays. What is this book about? This book is written by this psychologist, Jordan Peterson, and he was famous because of his previous book. So he is talking to his audience, to his readers who read the previous book and now have more 12 rules for life. This one, yellow. Why is this book yellow? Why do we have this target here in the middle? It's on purpose, my friend. It's to call your attention. Okay? Deal as if your life depended on it. An ex-FBI agent reveals the techniques to convince people. And I'll read part of this book to you right now. Page 23. Here we go. Everyone wants to be understood and accepted. Listening is the cheapest concession, but it's the most effective. Listening carefully. A negotiator shows empathy and the sincere wish of understanding better the other side. Page 220. Let's go there. What determines your success is not how well you speak, but how well you listen. Understanding the other part is a precondition to speak in a persuasive way and developing options that will be appropriate for the person. You might be thinking, Felipe, this is a writing class and you were talking about listening. How come? We need to understand our reader. We need to know the goals, the wishes, the pains of our readers. So then we will write according to what our reader wants and needs. And when we value the other person, when we listen carefully, we are offering our time and our energy to this person. And this person will be open to read what we write. This is called reciprocity. And we have a class. I'll give this bonus to you. Enjoy this video. 3, 2, 1.
La reciprocidad es la arma más poderosa para convencer a alguien. Si tú quieres ser invitado a una fiesta, tú tienes que invitar a esta persona a un evento antes. Si tú quieres ayuda de alguien, tú tienes que ofrecer ayuda a esta persona antes.
Yes, reciprocity. This is the most basic strategy to be read, to be heard. Okay, let's warm up. Let me just serve some water for you and for me. This is yours. This is mine. Please, my friend, hydrate yourself. Cheers. All right, let's move our body. Move your body. Release your joints. Move your shoulders, your arms. Move your legs. Move your feet. Move your hip. To the other side. Open your arms and look up. The power is up there, my friend. Look up, open your arms. Squeeze your back. Okay, move your neck. to the left, and to the right. Left, right, left, right. Now up and down. Up and down. Open and close your hands. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Now let's stretch to the front. As always, we do this movement here, and we stretch to the front. Stretch, 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 stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, let's do this movement here. Extend your arms. Extend your arms. Touch there and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go together. Come on. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay. Release your body. Move your neck. Release the tension of your shoulders. And now let's breathe. Let me have some water. Now we're going to breathe in, hold, and breathe out. As always, we breathe in new energy. We breathe in pure air. We breathe in the solutions we need. Not the ones that we want, the solutions we need. And then we hold and we breathe out. When we breathe out, we release all these things that must be gone. Okay? We're going to breathe in 2 times. We're going to do. We hold and we breathe out. We hold and we breathe out. Okay? Let's go. Trust me, you are not wasting your time when you were breathing, when you were exercising, when you were stretching. I wouldn't do it with you. I wouldn't spend your time if these exercises weren't very, very effective. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. once more, please. All right. Okay. Let's learn how to write assertive texts. Texts that will be read by your audience. Before we start, I ask you, are you ready? Of course you are. You are not alone. We are together. We are walking together, step by step. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's write this text. First, we need to know the topic. Let's suppose we have to write a text talking about a natural disaster we had and asking for help. We had this natural disaster and we need to rebuild things. How can we ask for help? First step, we need to know exactly what we want. We need to rebuild the city. No, this is so big. This goal is so broad. First, we need to know exactly what we need. We're going to clean this street. We need 10 kilos of soap. We need 50 liters of detergent. We need 10 brushes. We know exactly what we want. This is the first step when we are writing a text to someone. Okay, we know what we want. Now we're going to communicate that effectively. We have the list of materials, but how can we communicate that in a way that people will first understand what we need and second, be engaged in this challenge? Now it's time to explore creativity. The power of images is amazing. When we build these classes to you, we use images here. We use the subtitles, the translation. We have the transactions, the transitions, better said. We have the transitions in different parts of the class. So, what do we need? Detergent. See the image. Brushes. See the image. Do we need volunteers? Great. Let's use the images of happy volunteers, working hard and happy, fulfilled by doing this action. We know exactly what we want. Second, we communicate what we want effectively. Third, we engage other people to help us. And we do it by understanding their point of view, not ours. Felipe, but it's a fair cause. Come on, it's our nation, it's our country. Dale Carnegie once wrote that a person's stomachache for that person is more important than the hunger in China. It means each one of us is first worried with our own needs, with our own dreams. So, when we are writing something, we need to think by the other person's perspective. How can we convince people to do what we are suggesting? Learn with this video. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. How to convince people. Do you want a short answer? Do not force your idea. Don't do it. You don't convince people by forcing them to do something. Bill taught me to tell stories. When people understand the story, they connect with it. They find out what to do. You need to convince people to buy into your idea. Honesty and integrity were not just to keep his word and to tell the truth. To Bill, they also meant being direct, and this is essential for effective coach. Good coach will not hide the hard things to say. Actually, good coach will expose them. The good coach gets to the core of the hard things. You wanna be kind and demanding. You will put high standards, but giving the right incentive for people to reach them. Basically, it's a tough love. These guys are rude and tough on the surface, but down there, they just want the best to you. They give you the critic feedback that no one wants to hear. You don't want to hear, but you need to hear. The feedback that needs to be said. If you want to convince people, don't tell them what they have to do. Tell them stories. Show them the benefits they will receive if they buy into your idea. Comment here about someone who convinced you of doing something positive.
Yes, we need to know what is important for that person. We need to understand the other person's point of view. Using the American idiom, we need to wear the other person's shoes. We need to wear the other person's glasses. View the world with their lenses. Then we will convince them much faster, much better. Listen to your reader. Understand your reader needs. Your texts will be much more effective, trust me. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Let's keep talking about how to organize your ideas to write your text. Writing a good text, not just a text, a good text. To do it, first, you need to know your purpose. What's the purpose of your text? Second, you need to know your audience. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? What is the vocabulary that touches the heart and mind of this audience? What are the images that we can use to reach this audience? If I'm talking to my kids, my tone of voice is different. I'm going to use cartoons. I'm going to use drawings. I'm going to use vivid colors. If I'm talking to doctors, I'm going to use more professional vocabulary, more things related to status. If I'm talking to teenagers, maybe I'm gonna use some strategies to show how they can look better among their classmates. By knowing the purpose of my text and knowing my target audience, I become more assertive. We have a class talking about how to communicate in meetings. This class can be useful to you. Enjoy it. 3, 2, 1.
How to communicate with big groups of people. It can be in meetings, can be in your presentations. So far we've discussed about one-on-one conversations. Today we see how you communicate with big groups. Meetings are the vehicles for gathering resources from many sources and directing them toward a common goal. However, meetings are widely disliked. Most people feel they are usually boring and time-wasting. If you can gain a reputation for holding decisive, effective meetings, your team members will value this efficiency and will prepare well so that their contribution will be heard. If your meetings are productive, you will gain reputation for being and guiding people for efficiency. But how do we make it happen? Here we have the steps. You need to know attendees. Who should attend? Be strict. A meeting loses its effectiveness if too many people are involved. Duration. You should designate a time for the end of the meeting so that everyone can plan the rest of the day with confidence. Make the time limit for the meeting known in advance. Third point, agenda. Inform participants of the subject of the meeting in advance. Fourth, coordinate contributions. Engage people to meet the goals of your meeting. When you think of a meeting, you have to be clear about your goal, your objective for this meeting. Then, you invite people who can collaborate toward this goal. And you ask their contribution. When you follow this sequence of who you will invite, what is your goal, when is your meeting, what will be talked, and then how can people contribute with their expertise, your meetings will be successful. comment here about the best meeting you've attended. Why do you feel this was the best meeting? Share this video with your friends.
Hello, my friend. You see, we need to communicate effectively. And right now, I'm going to invite a special guest to this class. Enrique Bustillos, our Forever VIP, who is here visiting us for the Forever VIP's meeting. Henrique, how are you feeling in Campo Grande? You can speak Portuguese, English, whatever.
Right now, it's amazing to be here with my teacher, Felipe Dib, with my master, Felipe Dib. And I'm grateful for stay here with you all, and I'm happy.
Great! I promise you, we didn't rehearse this. I just invited him. He was here talking to her, and I said, Henrique, come here, and he's giving this show to you. I can't be happier. And you know, Henrique was watching one of our classes, and he captured words from a video, and he sent us the words, and he was awarded with a 500 reais. Now, if you are like Enrique, please send the words that were written on Henrique's hoodie, and we're going to give you 500 reais of discount. But you need to tell me the words that were here. I won't show you. Henrique, clap your hands. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. We're talking about how to organize your ideas and write your text. And after writing, please share your text. Because when you share your text, we have the possibility to analyze how people received your words. You want to write? Excellent. Now you are going to share. And when you share your text, we are going to see, did people read what I wrote? What was the part of my text that was surprising? What was the part of my text that was funny? What was the part of my text that engaged my reader? You're gonna write and share. After sharing your text, you're going to write another text and share it again. And then you're going to write another one and share it again. The more you write, the more you share, the more you were used to receive feedback, the more you were prepared to write better texts. Champions insist, and I'm going to share with you part of this speech given by Roger Federer, one of the best champions in tennis. Check those birds. Look at that. They're so beautiful. They're having fun. They're having fun. They're having a great party. Thank God. Okay, let's see what Roger Federer is teaching us. Let's watch it together.
Everybody can play well the first 2 hours. You're fit, you're fast, you're clear. And after 2 hours, your legs get wobbly, your mind starts wandering, and your discipline starts to fade. It made me understand I have so much work ahead of me, and I'm ready to go on this journey. I get it. My parents, my coaches, my fitness coach, everyone had been calling me out. And now even my rivals were doing it. Players, thank you. I'm eternally grateful for what you did because you made me work harder. So I started to train harder, a lot harder actually. But then I realized winning effortlessly is the ultimate achievement. I got that reputation because my warm-ups.
Okay, he's saying Playing well at the first 2 hours is easy. Writing your first text can be easy. Sharing it can be easy. But then, how many other texts will you write to improve your writing ability? I would like to see your texts. Please write and share it with me. I'm here to read your text. I'm here to read your words. And I'll be very happy to see your productions. Please write and share with us. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. Yes, congratulations. Yes. It's so good to see you finishing one more class. It's amazing to see you learning new skills, seeing new opportunities, having new perspectives. Today, you learned how to organize your ideas to write your text. And we also understood how to write your text to be assertive, to get where you want, to reach the people you want to reach your audience. And then I just told you, please, after you write your text, share it. Share it online. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Sometimes your brother, your sister, mom and dad can be criticizing, but this is good. You're having different perspectives to improve your text. And I started sharing with you this commencement speech given by Roger Federer, this multi-tennis champion, this guy who has won many championships. And he was telling you that we need to keep going. We need to insist. Maybe your first text will not be perfect. But then you will write the second one and you will share it. And then you will write the third one and you will share it. And then you will write the 5th, the 6th, the 10th, the 100th text. And you will be more comfortable. Come here, let me share with you more parts of this amazing speech given by Roger Federer. I'm going to play and we're going to watch this together. Here we go.
Hopefully, like me, you learned that effortless is a myth. I didn't get where I got on pure talent alone. I got there by trying to outwork my opponents. I believed in myself, but belief in yourself has to be earned.
He's saying, effortless is a myth. I worked hard. Talent alone is a myth. We need to work hard, he's saying. This guy is the champion. This guy knows what he's talking about. Let's keep listening to him.
Then there are days when you just feel broken. Your back hurts, your knee hurts, had that a lot. Maybe you're a little sick or scared, but you still find a way to win. And those are the victories we can be most proud of. Because they prove that you can win not just when you're at your best, but especially when you aren't.
He's saying, sometimes you feel bad, you be hurt. Your back hurts, your knee hurts. But then you will work hard and you will deliver the result. And at this part of his speech, there is noise around the place where he's speaking. And what fascinates me is that he keeps comfortable. He keeps talking, concentrated. This noise around them doesn't disturb him. I loved watching him talk while there is noise around. He is concentrated. He keeps going. Let's enjoy a bit more of this speech.
Yes, talent matters. I'm not going to stand here and tell you it doesn't. But talent has a broad definition. Most of the time, it's not about having a gift. It's about having grit. In tennis, a great forehand with sick racket head speed can be called a talent. But in tennis, like in life, discipline is also a talent, and so is patience. Trusting yourself is a talent. Embracing the process, loving the process is a talent. Managing your life, managing yourself, these can be talents too. Some people are born with them. Everybody has to work at them.
He's saying, gift is important, but grit is more important. Discipline is a talent. Patience is a talent too. We need to be disciplined. We need to be patient with ourselves first, then with other people. I'm not writing well. Calm down. Let's walk step by step. This text is not okay. No problem. Let's improve it. Let's get the final part. I promise you this is the last part I play for this class. Here we go.
Especially because I started the foundation before I thought I was ready. I was 22 at the time. Like many of you are today. I was not ready for anything other than tennis, but sometimes you've got to take a chance and then figure it out.
I was not ready, but sometimes you have to take a chance and figure it out. Are you ready to write your text? Maybe yes, maybe no. But I am asking you, write your text and share it here with me. I want to read your text. If you need our assistance, come here. We're waiting for you. We are here to serve you. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.